Custom cards are a great way to keep track of your key employee information and activities all in one place on Charlie. You can store this information directly on your team members' profiles, and because it's easily stored in Charlie, you're also able to remove reporting limitations. So you have the flexibility to report accurately on the data you want to see from your team members' profiles, and you can save time compiling multiple spreadsheets and data reports and pull it all into one custom report directly within Charlie. To find and set up your custom cards, you just navigate to any team member profile and click on the Personal Details tab. By default, you'll see these personal information sections, which are the default fields in Charlie asked of your team members as they onboard. And below that, you'll see this other information section. If you've never created any custom cards, this area will be blank. But as you can see here from our demo account, we have lots of different custom cards. And so this is what it would look like as you stored that information. We have 3 different custom card types on Charlie. We have this checklist custom card, a text custom card, and then also a numerical custom card. I will flag that the checklist custom card is a historical feature. So while it's great for storing kind of long list information, it's not able to be pulled into a report because of this formatting. So if it's something you're going to want to report on, I would definitely recommend sticking with a numerical or text card. Now, to create and set up your first custom card, you'll see this section here where it says add new information. By clicking this box, you're prompted to either select existing custom cards from a drop-down list. Again, if this is your first custom card, there'll be nothing there. You would just click new. Here's where you input the name of the custom card, so what it is you want to store, if it's a reading list, if it's some goals, if it's specific dates, or as an example here, dietary requirements. At Charlie, we store our dietary requirements, so every time that there is an event or a work party or a year in review, our ops team can come in, create a custom report, and pull this information directly out of Charlie. Once you input the name, you then input what type of card you like, so text, number, or checklist. Again, to flag if you want to report on this information, stick with the text or number custom cards. You're then able to set permissions for custom cards. So this is super handy because you can, as super admins, pass off the responsibility of populating these cards to any user with these permissions. If it's information the line manager should manage, if it's information you want the team member themselves to input, you can select those permissions here. You're also able to remove the permissions. So if it's information that the team member and payroll admins and line managers don't need to see, it's only relevant to your super admins, admins, and team leads, you can leave that here. Again, fully customizable. Super admins are your data controllers on Charlie. You can always see everything. So by default, you can see them. But again, you can tick the boxes in line with the other permissions you want to use. By clicking create card type, the card will then live in this long list of custom cards that we have here. And then to apply the custom card to a team member's profile, you would just click add new information, select the custom card from the drop-down list. So we'll say dietary requirements, next. And then it shows who it's visible to and who can input this information. And then you would just put dairy-free, for example, for a dietary requirement, and that card is created. Now that the card has been created and added on this team member's profile, to populate this card on other team members' profile, you can just navigate directly to the People tab, select the team member whose profile you want to add this to, head to their personal details page, and again, you just scroll down to the other information section. Select new information, select the card you want from the drop-down list, and then, populate it here. So super simple. And this one we'll do is a vegetarian. Create card, and that card now lives here as well. So that's basically all you need to know to get your custom cards set up. If you ever do want to manage your custom cards or edit the name of the card or the permissions, you can easily do that from the company tab, settings, on this information tab. This is where you can manage all of your document names and document permissions. And if you scroll down, you'll then see this is where you can manage your key date types. And below that, this is where you can manage your custom cards. So we've just covered specifically our team member custom cards, but you do have the options of having custom cards on your office and company tab if you want to store additional information. If you hover over the key component, it will show you who has the permissions to view the custom cards. It will tell you if it's in use. So how many profiles this has been used on. For example, this custom card's only been on one profile. This one's been used on 5. And then you're able to edit the name of the custom card or the permissions of the custom card as well. You'll notice that you're not able to delete a custom card that has been in use. You would need to remove the custom card from team members' profiles before able to delete the card completely. But yeah, everything you need to know about custom cards. You're also able to add a custom card directly on this page as well. It's the same steps as you would follow on a team member's profile. I definitely recommend checking out our reports recorded demo or our reports help articles to assist you in pulling all this custom card information into a custom report. But again, if you ever need to find it, you can manage all of your company-wide custom cards here on the company tab settings, or you can manage it directly on team members' profiles.